Okay, most difficult type of solving radical one that you guys will have to deal with is one that looks like this. Okay, yes, there is one like this on the test. Okay, and you will need to show me work on how you get your answers here. Guessing and checking will not be, you won't get anything higher than a C for sure. Okay, so you got to make sure you know how to do this type of problem. Now this one's a little more difficult because it's got this +1 in there. All right. You do still start this problem by squaring both sides. Okay? So I have to square this side, and I have to square this side. Alright? Well, that's great on the right side. That's great over here. Because when I square that side, what do you get?
3 minus x.
It's just a regular 3 minus x, right? This side, not so nice. Okay? You can't just square this and square this. That doesn't work that way because the two terms are being added together. Alright? You're actually going to have to take that quantity, the square root of x plus 2 plus 1, and multiply it by itself. Okay? And that's where this one gets a little bit long. Okay? And this is where it's important that you kind of understand your multiplication of radicals that we did earlier in the chapter. Okay? So I got to distribute this. The square root of x plus 2 times the square root of x plus 2 would just simply be what? X plus 2. So that's nice. Gets rid of that radical at least, but we're going to have some more, unfortunately. Okay. The square root of x plus 2 times 1 is square root of x plus 2, or 1 square root of x plus 2 if you want to write that. You don't need the 1, but I'll put it there so we multiplied it by 1. If that was a 3, I'd have 3 square roots of x plus 2 or something like that. Okay? Now I got to take 1 times the square root of x plus 2 again. So same thing, right? And then I got to take 1 times 1, which is 1. Okay? Alright, let's simplify this a little bit. Left side here, I got x plus 2 plus 1, so that's plus 3, right? And then plus 1 square root of x plus 2 plus another 1 square root of x plus 2. What's that make? 2 square roots of x plus 2. Any questions on that simplifying? All I did was combine my like terms on the left side. X was by itself, plus 2, plus 1, that gave me my plus 3, and then 1 square root of x plus 2 plus another 1 square root of x plus 2 gives me plus 2 square roots of x plus 2.
Couldn't you subtract 3 and subtract x?
Yep. Now the only problem is, what's still tough is I still have 1 square root symbol in this problem, and I need to get rid of that square root symbol in order to solve it, okay? So I need to get this by itself and then square both sides again. So I'm going to get rid of the x, I'm going to get rid of the 3. So I'm going to go minus x minus 3 minus x minus 3. So now what do I have? Over there I got negative 2x.
And over here you have 2 x.
2 square roots of x plus 2.
And you divide by 2.
I would divide by 2 for sure in this instance because it's not going to give me a fraction over here. If this were like a negative 5x, I might just square both sides now with this 2 still here, just because I don't want to deal with fractions. But because it's not going to give me a fraction over there, I'll go ahead and divide both sides by 2. So that'll give me the square root of x plus 2 equals a negative 1x, right? This divided by 2 would be negative 1x. Now what do?
Square.
Square both sides. Okay? When I square this side, I just get x plus 2. When I square the other side, what do I get? What's negative 1x times negative 1x?
X squared.
X squared. So now I have x plus 2 equals x squared. This is a good old quadratic equation. Chapter 4 stuff, where we solve quadratic equations by multiple methods. Okay? I would set it equal to 0 and see if you can factor it first. That's going to be the quickest. Okay? So I'm going to move everything over to that side. So 0 equals what? X squared minus x minus 2, because I moved everything over to that side. Subtract an x, subtract a 2 from both sides. That factorable?
Yep. Negative 1.
X minus
1. No.
Wouldn't that be minus 2
Yeah, minus, yeah.
and plus 1? Okay? X minus 2 and plus 1. What do I do with both factors? Set them equal to 0. So x equals 2 and x equals negative 1. Still not done. Because you want to check your answers. Sometimes when you have two answers, both of them might not work. Okay? So I got 2 and I got negative 1. Two plus 2, square root of 4, plus 1. Try it again. 2 plus 2, everybody? 4, square root of 4, 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, remember that, 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. Square root of 1, 1.
That means the other one has to.
Didn't work, right? Okay. Let's try our negative 1. Okay. Negative 1 plus 2. 1. Square root of 1, 1. Plus 1, 2. 3 minus negative 1,
4.
square root of 4.
2.
So, worked, didn't. Okay? So, that's about as tough as they get as far as